Used to run the Seagull Theatre in Pakefield, is researching a documentary on the subject, and John is on the line to us now. A very good afternoon to you, John.
Good afternoon, Foz. Nice to speak to you again, chap. How are you?
And to you, very well indeed. You have a new hat on, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have a new and equally jaunty hat on at the moment. It's well, as you said, we're beginning work on a new documentary tomorrow with our kind of first open day in Lowestoft, which is all about, the process of heart attacks and how it affects people, not just the actual person that suffers the event, but, the carers, the family, the medical staff, everything. And it's a kind of state of the nation thing, seeing where it is at the moment, that kind of thing.
And you can speak from experience, can't you?
I certainly can, yes. In 2012, on July the 14th, I had a really big heart attack, and a wonderful NHS saved my life. So it was something back then that I was always, keen to do something about. And a kind of window popped up in work between stuff scheduled, and I thought, right, well, let's get started. So that's what we're doing now. So, yeah.
What about your lifestyle leading up to the heart attack? When you look back, was it the wrong lifestyle?
Oh, Foz, I mean, the important thing is, I suppose, if we, in terms of, what's been lovely is I've been speaking to the rehab teams and doctors and incredible people, and it's what they try and steer away from is judgments, but speaking personally, I was destined for one, Foz. I always say if I was applying for the job, I'd have been turned down for being overqualified, because because if you think about it, I was overweight, I was diabetic, I was smoking, I was drinking, I had a terrible diet, lack of exercise, and and high blood pressure, and it was a lethal combination. But the big thing I learned was that I'm not indestructible. Again, speaking only personally, I tended to plough through life thinking, that'll be somebody else. Or you think, oh yeah, Grandma smoked 90 a day and never got ill in her life, and all this kind of thing. And for me, it took a cataclysmic event to kind of shut me up and make me go, whoa, and stop the clock and go, right, we need to have serious think here, Mr. Hales,
Yeah, and talk about the clock. The piece that you're putting together, hopefully, is called the Tickerbomb.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and again, it's not meant as a scaremongering tactic. The idea is, how do we diffuse it? Because the truth of it is, I think we probably mostly know what's roughly good or bad for us. It's about, again, it's in line with a lot of the medical stuff that's going on at the moment, where the focus is now on about prevention rather than just cure. And so, it's about looking, basically the first part of the documentary is all about what it's like to have a heart attack. What is it? What do we actually know about it? The second part is very much about the road to rehab and the kind of hidden effects, because, there's extraordinary hidden effects, really. Things like, a lot of people, become incredibly anxious, suffer from depression afterwards. It can affect relationships terribly, in every department. And then the kind of act 3 of the documentary is all about the way forward, really. What do we learn? Are we just always going to eat the wrong stuff because they're putting stuff in it, or it's a lot deeper than that? Do we resent being told what to do and what not to do? And you just think, well, I'll do what I want, thank you very much. And how do we change and become more aware of it? In an increasingly obese population, what's going to happen there? There's got to be hope, and there's got to be a way forward. And I can speak with a lot of passion insofar as I've experienced the wonderful work of the NHS. And I mean, saving my life would have cost nearly $100,000 in America, and I got it for nothing.
Yes, I think we sometimes forget about that in this country.
Completely. And so, and it's not me getting my crusading NHS hat on, but the fact of the matter is I'm dead without them. I'm not having this conversation with you. And the other thing is, I don't know if you remember that old thing, 6 degrees of separation, but it's such a huge thing, and what I'm hoping for is that everybody in some way, shape or form, I'm sure, either knows someone who's been affected by it, or has been personally affected by it, or cared or loved for someone, or lost someone, and this is very much trying to, what the documentary is aimed to do is capture the entire patient experience, but also the experience of the people that love it, love you, that care about you, and people that have lost people who've had people like me that have made massive changes to their life after it, because there is hope. It's not the end. It's a really positive thing, but it's also to do with the title. You've got to do something. You can't just sit there and watch the bomb go off.
So you're holding an open day tomorrow at the Seagull Theatre in Pakefield, a venue you know very well indeed, from 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
That's right. Well, we've started at 11 and we go right through till 8 p.m. to give people at work a chance to come along if when they finish work. We've got a few people doing that. We've got people coming throughout the day, and yes, if they want to know more, they can either ring the Seagull, or we do have an email which is Tickerbomb, as in all one word, doc, short for documentary, @gmail.com. We'll have a full website and everything up soon, but if people want to kind of get in touch, we'd love to talk to them, and they don't have to come there in floods of tears. It can be quite funny. We've had one lovely guy sent us a little booklet. He wrote all about his bypass and stuff like that. There's some incredible stories out there, and I'm hoping people, will want to come along in a friendly, no pressure atmosphere. You're not in front of loads of people. Your privacy's respected, and be interviewed on camera. But again, if they don't want to be on camera, they can give us written stuff. We can do something with audio. Do you see what I mean? So
yeah. Okay. Well, we wish you well with this, and by all means, keep us posted. As it unfolds, and we'll give it some coverage for you on the air, obviously.
Oh, bless you, Foss. Thank you so much. That would be brilliant. And again, it's a not-for-profit thing. I must stress it's part of a charitable thing. So we're going to try and raise awareness with it, and hopefully make it something that the NHS can use as well, and go into cinema.
Great stuff.
Kind of thing.
John, always a pleasure talking to you.
You too, Foz. All the best to you and the team.
Thank you very much indeed. Happy Christmas.
You too. Yeah, you too.
Take care. Bye.